Preparations are underway in China for a highly anticipated visit by Russian President Vladimir Putin later this year, according to a Russian senator. On Monday, Chinese President Xi Jinping sat down for a meeting with Russian Federation Council Speaker Valentina Matvienko, during which the former revealed that he is preparing for Putin's Beijing tour in October. Chairman Xi Jinping said that the Chinese side was getting ready for a visit by the Russian president in October in order to participate in the Third Belt and Road Forum. Andrei Denisov, deputy chairman of the Federation Council Committee on Foreign Affairs and Russia's former ambassador to China, told TASS. At the forum, Putin and Jinping are expected to further strengthen their bilateral ties at a time when both leaders face isolation from the West. It will mark the second time that the presidential duo meets this year, after Jinping's state visit to Moscow earlier in March. Back then, the leaders signed an agreement to boost partnership and bring their countries into a new era of cooperation. Later, Jinping extended an invitation to Putin for a visit to the Chinese capital, which now seems to have been accepted. Plans for Putin's trip come as Matvienko tours Beijing as part of a Federal Assembly delegation. China's Xi meets Russian Federation Council Speaker. Addressing reporters on Monday following her meeting with the Chinese president, Matvienko said, "We discussed many issues of Russian-Chinese interaction. Despite the new conditions that we all live in, I am convinced that China, as a very responsible, serious state, never adapts to anyone. Our relations are not subject to any conjuncture, any external political influence," she added. The Russian speaker further asserted that none of the two countries will permit anyone to communicate in the language of force and threats, potentially referring to the harsh criticism that Moscow has faced for its invasion of Ukraine, and Beijing has faced for stirring conflict with Taiwan.